Hello, wine enthusiasts. Welcome to the Daily Taste for Wednesday, May 25th, 2022. Yesterday, we talked about white wine grape pressing because it's the first step in making most white wines once the grapes arrive from the vineyard. Red wine, as you can imagine, has an entirely different process. Since red wine color comes from the grape skins, the grapes need to spend time with the skins to get the color desired for the wine. Typically, red wine grapes arrive at the winery and first go through a destemming process. This is done by a machine called a destemmer, which we talked about in an earlier segment. The destemmer gently separates the grapes from the stems and leaves and sends them down a conveyor belt to be sorted. I will post a video to the show website of the destemmer in action so you could see it. Sorting is important because it allows for stems and leaves that made it through the destemmer to be removed prior to getting into the tank. It's also a good opportunity to remove any green berries that can impact the finished wine. Some wineries prefer to do their sorting by hand using a team of people to manually sort through their grapes. Other wineries use a fabulous machine called an optical sorter. If you want to hear more about the optical sorter, please listen to the Daily Taste segment for May 6th. I will also post a video to the show website with an optical sorter in action if I can find a good one. Once the grapes are sorted, they're pumped into a fermentation vessel, which is typically a stainless steel tank or oak barrel. Of course, there are many other fermentation vessels that are used today, but these are the two most common for red wine making. The next step in red wine making is to employ a color extraction strategy to make sure the finished wine will have the desired color. The wineries I worked for in the past do pump overs for the first few days before fermentation. A pump over is a gentle extraction method that uses a pump that is hooked to the bottom of the tank with one hose and another hose that is placed over the opening in the top of the tank. The pump then pumps the grapes and juice out of the bottom of the tank and back into the tank through the top. This process allows for the grapes, skins, and juice to be mixed and to ensure good color extraction. I'll post a video of a pump over process in the show website. I encourage you to watch that video. There are few things as beautiful as a pump over. After a few days of pump overs, the wine is ready to be inoculated with yeast for fermentation. During fermentation, the winemaking team will continue to do pump overs once or twice a day to ensure a good mix and continued color extraction. Tomorrow we'll discuss inoculation and fermentation of both white and red wines. Don't forget that today is National Wine Day here in the U.S. So do yourself a favor and pull out a very special bottle to celebrate. You deserve it. Don't forget to go to the show website to see the videos and pictures regarding today's topic. You'll be happy you did. Thank you very much for listening. I'll see you tomorrow for another Daily Taste. Cheers!